Hi, good to see you again. It's Graham Martin. I'm the recruitment guy from launchjobs.com. I'm here today at the dentist, and for the first time ever, I'm not nervous. We're here at Dental Art Studio in Enfield to go and find out exactly what it takes to become a dentist, to find out how to get qualified, the money they earn, and actually what they get up to. Let's go and find out. So we're here today with Suzanne. Thank you for your time. We're actually in the room where you do your profession, where you do dentistry.
Yes.
So I'm interested, how long have you actually been a dentist for?
I've been a dentist for 8 years now.
Yeah, okay. I know you didn't study in the UK, you studied in Europe, but as a rough idea, if somebody wants to become a dentist, you know, what kind of training, what qualifications are they going to need for the UK?
They will have to be very good at high school and do their A levels and do math, science, things like that.
So you've got to have good A levels, so probably chemistry,
yep,
biology, mathematics, and then you've got to get into dentistry school at one of the universities. And there's a lot of competition for those places, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So after that, though, after you've qualified, is there more qualifications that people can actually follow through?
Yes, you have a VT training first, where you actually work alongside a dentist, and then you can do a master's in all kinds of subjects, what you like. So specialization. Yeah. So you could do implants or gum disease treatments or endodontist, so we do root canal.
So it's a very, very wide area.
Yeah.
So what is it that made you decide that you wanted to become a dentist?
I didn't know for a while what I wanted to do. I had all the qualifications from my high school, and I thought, well, what can I do with it? And I went to all kinds of open days, and I ended up at dentistry, and they made me drill in a fake tooth, and they said, oh, you're really good at that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, why don't I try for dentistry, because it will suit me, and I like working with people, and I like caring for them. So yeah, and it turned out perfect.
Sounds like it's a mixture of a science and an arts and a vocational blended together.
Yes.
You know, technology must play a big part in what you do.
Definitely, yes. You've got to have a feel for that, yes.
What's the best bit for you about doing the job?
Making people smile, making them happy, because you really, really can change somebody's feeling about themselves.
And people come in, they're in pain, you help them, they go out the door, they're not in pain. That's a big deal, isn't it?
Huge.
Instant fix for them. What's the worst bit?
It's very difficult to deal with people that are not interested, or who are very, very scared and don't want to work towards, getting better. So yeah, sometimes it gets a bit frustrating.
What's it like when you deal with the kids?
Fun.
That's good fun, isn't it? Yeah, they get a sticker and a lollipop or something.
Oh yeah, no lollipop though.
No lollipop. Show my age there, lollipops. Okay. So in terms of prospects, where somebody can come into the profession as a dentist, where can it go? You did talk about specialisation, but
yes.
NHS, private, what fields are it?
You can do all kinds. You start off just general dentistry, and then you can move on to something else straight after, or a little while after. You can even become, or you don't have to be a dentist, you can be a hygienist or a dental therapist, reception, nursing, all.
So the dental surgery, there's lots of different aspects. There's
yes.
administration, customer services, accounting, dental nurses.
Yes, all that. Yeah.
Girls that help mix the compounds and so forth.
Yeah. Or lab technicians.
Yeah. And I suppose also teaching as well.
Yeah, you can do teaching.
Lecturing.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a very wide area. The more I get into it, the more I understand it's such a broad area.
Yeah.
So in terms of money, if somebody was qualified and they got probably a couple of years experience under their belt, and of course we can only talk about the London rates, but generally speaking, what would a relatively youngish but nonetheless qualified with some experienced dentist, what could they earn?
You can come in quite high, about 50,000. At the start.
Oh, and where can it go to if you end up being a senior dentist or running your own practice? What could somebody earn?
It totally depends how successful, how many patients you've got. But you could go up to about 150,000. But you have to work really hard.
So it's big money, but off camera you said that's not the reason to come into the business.
I think a lot of people think, wow, that's great, I'm going to do dentistry and get rich, but I think this is the wrong way of thinking about dentistry, because doing dentistry is really hard work, and it's not just, you can't just do it if you don't love it. You need to care for people, you need to, you have to be 100% the whole time.
So for you it's a passion as well, it's not just
totally
a job.
It's totally a passion, you need to really care, and then it can be great.
Fantastic, that's very interesting. So if there's one piece of advice that you would pass on to the people watching, if they're interested in dentistry, how can they find out? What would they do?
I would say go maybe maybe walk with the dentist for a day or so, see what it's like.
We'll get some work experience.
Get some work experience, and then check the websites of the universities, see what's involved.
And is there a website for dentists that they can look at?
Yeah, the British Dental Association or the General Dental Council.
Right, good. Well, look, we could probably talk all day about this. I had no idea there was so much in it, and I'm thrilled that I'm sitting in a dentist chair and you haven't come near me with a drill, so thank you for making it easy. So Graham, Martin and Suzanne, the recruitment guy from orchardjobs.com, say goodbye.